Well, it's Sunday again, and the amount of homework you have is making you think twice about going to Mass. But with Methodism, there are ways to live out your faith outside of the church pews.
But people are just as spiritual. There's mind, body, and spirit, and we work to bring those three things out and bring those three things, integrate those three things in terms of our holistic development of students.
Syracuse isn't an exclusively Methodist school, even though it was founded by a Methodist church back in 1832, but 180 years later, you can still see the Methodist ideals reflected in its students.
So on campus, I'm really involved. Probably the biggest thing I do is work with Connections Ministry, and our goal is to get SU students involved in anti-poverty work off campus, especially folks that live off campus. We're trying to get students to see themselves as not just students but neighbors and kind of helping out the community.
The students at Syracuse, no matter what their faith, can get involved in community activism.
United Methodism has never been an exclusivistic kind of tradition. It has been a tradition that has put its arms around people who are different than it, and so that's one of the reasons toward building understanding and improving the relationships of the world.
And that tall order of changing the world can start on any campus.
That's one thing I really value is Protestant campus ministries here and University and Methodist Church have people of all faiths and backgrounds involved. I think it's a beautiful thing to see the interfaith work that is so powerful here and a lot more common than a lot of colleges and other campuses have.
Some important Methodist ideals are helping the poor, social justice, and projects in the community, something people of all faiths can be a part of, and at Syracuse, that means scholarship in action.
I think many institutions have service learning and things like that, but I think scholarship in action is a little bit different in that it really engages our intellectual capital in very significant ways in relationships in our community and around the world.
The reason we started this on campus was to bring people from different religious backgrounds and beliefs together and work towards one common goal.
We have the opportunity or really the chance to sort of change the culture of community service on campus.
We're all here for 4 years, and just to leave knowing that, you tried to make a difference.
We're all very different in many ways, and here we are working together and making a huge difference. Why wouldn't you want to be a part of something like this?
So whatever faith you practice or town you come from, Syracuse is just one of 120 universities in the country with strong Methodist roots, where you can live out your faith, make a difference in a number of ways, from yesterday to today.